We should be live, I think. I'm just gonna hit send. Okay. Tonight there is no music. That's intentional. Just to be clear about that. But hi, this is Felina Luna to work Alka Princess or Richuba if you prefer. I can't wink today. But okay. Due to excruciating circumstances, I cannot stream tomorrow when this would be more relevant. But because of the timing of things, I need to do this now. And as a result, I'm basically announcing something. And that's crazy. I have never had to announce something before like this. It's not even my project. It's well, I'm in it. But I'm in it, but it's like, oh my god. Did the Twitch ping not even go off in my chat? Okay, whatever. Okay, anyway. Okay. So here's what's up. I'm gonna be touching grass tomorrow, so that's why this is happening now, right? Um, I wanted to stream tomorrow, but um, with everything happening tomorrow, I really wish I could, because this is gonna be awesome. But if you know, you know. I've told a few people where I'm going tomorrow. I will be touching grass, to an undisclosed location. But for now, let's just leave it at I'm touching grass tomorrow. I cannot be anywhere else. I can't be streaming rather. So let me be the first to announce now about something that would have been announced by now. Just in case it drops. Like we're so giddy about this right now. Okay. Um, Offkai is happening next week, right? And like there's a bunch of concerts happening this weekend. Like I'm doing this now because Mouse's concert is soon, right? But tomorrow there's Minuet Music Project's doing a karaoke relay. Pam has a Nikkei concert tomorrow. VTSO also has a thing. Please support all of them. I'm it's a busy weekend for VTuber fans, and it will be another busy weekend next week for Offkai. But let's talk about this weekend, all right? All right. So back in February, VTSO announced that we are doing Final Fantasy for our next medley, Final Fantasy X specifically. That's dropping tomorrow. A year and a half later, we can finally release it. I've been waiting so long. And so let's change the scenery a little bit, right? Oh my god. I can finally say we're doing it. It's happening. And I wish there was fitting music right now, but I'm on my laptop where I have the stuff set up and not everything set up correctly or even installed. So you're getting no music right now. Not that I would leak the music right now. It's coming out tomorrow. No. But yeah, I cannot emphasize enough. This is tomorrow. Okay? Here are the times for it. We have our pre-show an hour before the premiere, right? Um so um check back in the description soon. We have music at home. Um I can't pin on here, shit. Um there. Pinned. Bam. This I need to do it on YouTube. There you go, Nightbot. Fucking actually I need to pull up my stream again. Because things are scuffed right now. Can I even pin right now? Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. It's there. It's there in YouTube chat. That's what's important. But it's happening tomorrow. tomorrow night, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern is the pre-show. An hour of music happening there, and then the premiere. It is another 21 minutes of music. We've done it again. VTSO's last medley, Madoka Suite, was also 21 minutes. This one is again like 21 minutes or more. I think we slightly we slightly made it we made the Final Fantasy X medley is slightly longer. Shout out to Kobu for making this. We'll talk about it more tomorrow, but shout out Kobu. Shout out Sky as well for the MV. You can kind of see a little sneak here. This is literally like the first frame of the MV, okay? Um so like this is not a spoiler at all. It's just the title card. Um and um because I because of I want to keep tradition. Last time we had a big medley release like this, I invited folks on to talk about it and basically be like a reverse congratulatory celebration where it's happening in this case before it releases and before it's even publicly announced. Um and like yeah, it's a whole thing, but I just wanted to keep the tradition, so we're announcing it now. And basically during this Toshimachi stream, and I'm gonna be talking to folks about it. Not everyone is able to come. For example, Sky. I understand he's busy, but again, shout outs to him for doing all of what he did behind the scenes for the MV. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I was up with them recently. I was up with him recently looking at it. Like we cooked both in the music department and the MV department. Um More details to come. I'm not gonna spoil anything else. But it's almost time. Um I guess okay, so I will this bears repeating, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I wish I could do it today, but it's literally I cannot stream tomorrow. I'll be out of town. And like I won't have like my I won't have any ability to stream at all. So literally I cannot do it tonight. Tomorrow night. It has to be now. Let me take a sip of water. But yeah, it's exciting. We're finally doing this. It's been a year and a half in the making. We said that we we announced this back in February 2025. I'm not gonna go into too deep a detail why it's taken so long. Um, that's for other parties to talk about, not me. Um, but we're really excited to bring this out to you. Finally, 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 finally. Oh my god. Uh finally. Oh hi Carl. I see you. In fact, can I hold on. I need to do I'll do it I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Speaking of Carl, they are the first guests in our Totsumachi list. In fact, let me show it all. I have 5 guests today. Some people had to drop because of excruciating circumstances. I understand, including Sky. I did invite them, but they're doing off-guy stuff, so I understand why you had to drop. That's okay. And like a lot of other people had to drop. So yeah, it's been a time. Um, but yeah, Carl, I will pull you in shortly. Please, or just come in at any time. Really. But yeah, because your slot is like right now, basically. But yeah, um, it's been really exciting. I really still wanted to do this Totsumachi stream as a promotion for the event, for the cover and everything. And um I was hoping that I would have more people, but frankly, I'm fine with the small amount of people again. Because it was overwhelming the first time I did it, and it would have been overwhelming again if I had more people, especially in a post music box of Fate world. I have so many people I could talk to about this, but um, time zone differences and everything, like some things just didn't work out. So I'm gonna bring on my first guest now. I'm pulling you in. Hi. I cannot hear you. Oh my
Hello.
god, wait. Wait. I have you on the wrong speakers. Okay, there. I had you on my laptop speakers for a second. I was like, oh shit.
Like,
That
oh no.
spooked me last night too. Like I was in VC with someone. I was like, wait, what? Who's talking? Like in the middle of the night. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? But yeah, hi, professional streamers. Yep.
Hello.
Hi. Could you introduce yourself real quick?
Hi, I'm Carl of the Bells. I'm a singer of the classical and or operatic variety, but I can do other genres sometimes.
Yeah, and we met because of Music Box of Fate. Speaking of that, specifically the
We
charity single.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was one of the many people that were singing at the very end of the community cover of Music Box
yeah.
of Fate.
Yeah. And like I connected with you because I recognized your name from the donation you read you that got read on Mousy stream that night, that same night. And like briefly touching on why you uh briefly touching on your story about singing and all that. And I was really touched by that to the point where I put you in my clip highlight for that entire stream. So I'm glad we've been able to become friends as well on top of that, and connect more and just have a good time together. It's been really nice talking to you recently, and you're generally so kind. I'm so glad that I can call you a friend because you're genuinely so sweet. Yeah, like and like Music Box of Hate is really a magical song, isn't it? Like it's brought so many people together. It raised money for charity. Um it's what Lesage put it the other day. Lesage singing the other day put it. It's a beacon of hope, of healing, whatever you want to make it. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because, man, I don't even have the words to explain just how far and wide music's Music Box of Fate has spread and like
Sure.
touched so many people in so many different ways, and I'm like, and I'm one of them. So
Yeah, for sure. Um, you can if you'd like, you can share how you've found Mouse through the song and all that if you'd like.
So, oddly enough, I was actually aware of Iron Mouse's existence for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of lingering around the edges and the fringes of the VTuber community. Like, I knew of her existence. I knew that she was a classical singer, or actually, no, she is. She is,
He
but like,
is.
she had been trained,
Yes.
and life stuff didn't work out because of her condition. But
Yeah.
it wasn't until, and this is really funny how this happened. I was in Marco Meatball's server because
Yeah.
I have an interest in video game music,
Mm.
and he ended up reacting to Iron Mouse's cover Music Box of Fate, and that had popped up on my YouTube dashboard a couple of times, but I hadn't got around to listening to it yet. But Marco's reaction was the catalyst, and I started seeking out and going into the servers like, "Oh my gosh, I need to meet all these people." It's like I have to start asking questions. It's like, "Hey, can I like I point my fingers together. Can I cover this? Is that okay? Is that allowed?"
Oh, yeah. That's so sweet. And yeah, I've also been aware of Mouse for the longest time. Back when I was in like deep in the VTuber rabbit hole, obviously I heard as soon as the company became a thing, right? So it's like I was definitely in the rabbit hole by the time that was announced. And so I have heard of Mouse since back then, at the very most. And so since then I would hear little bits and pieces about Mouse. Sometimes some of her singing clips would come through to me. I heard her Ave Maria trial run back when she couldn't sing as strongly as she could now, like, and seeing her growth since then has been so inspiring. And then Music Box of Fate comes out, and I'm like, what the frick? Holy
Oh
shit!
gosh, same.
Like, I've been following Mouse for music since I want to say since 2022, because like one of the first covers I really got into for Mouse was Forgetcha cover with Nyan. And since then, I've been kind of like loosely hearing more of her music as it comes out. Not necessarily watching her streams, because at that point in 2022, I think I was watching more Pomo Rain Pop. Yeah. And a little bit of Hololive as well. But like, at that point, like I was still dual wielding watching streams from the LP sphere, Let's Player sphere, and some VTubers on the side. But by that point, like I'd already been I already kind of immersed myself into VTubing. It wasn't until 2025 or even 2024, because there was an I'm not gonna talk about it. If you know, you know. Um, the thing that happened at the beginning of 2024 in the LP sphere was horrible. And that made me stop watching them for a while. Except when Claire came out. If you know Proton John, they came out as trans last year, and I knew about it. So I was like, hey, I've been new, and then I left again. So yeah, so like when that happened, I fled, and then the shit show of last year happened, and I'm like, well, there's no escape. But then Music Box of Fate came out, and I'm like, well, actually, there might be still hope out there, and that's
Oh
why,
gosh, I know, right?
like, that song really came like at the best time for literally everyone.
Honestly, it did, because I mean, I won't elaborate
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know. I'm still working through some of it, but I also kind of went through some stuff last year, and
Right.
the timing of Music Box of Fate dropping when it did was kind of insane.
Yeah, for sure. Also, real quick, I am just seeing. Okay, ah, okay. I'll touch on this after you're done. I'm dropping links right now in chat. The waiting room for the premiere is out, but there's some other stuff I need to talk about.
Woo!
But yeah, I timed this very well. We have the stuff out finally. Oh my god! Thank you,
Yay!
thank you once again. Thank you once again to everyone on the team on this. Like and obviously all of VTSO, we cooked so hard. Oh my god, I'm so excited to show it. Oh my god. And by the way, we're almost at time for you, but like I only have 5 guests, so like we can go over a little bit. Just that's fine
Well, yeah.
until
I
you
was
have to
gonna
leave.
say, I was gonna say just before I go, because
Yeah.
I don't want to take up too much
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
but
for sure.
uh, knowing that VTSO exists
Mhm.
and the fact there's like so many people involved,
Yeah.
and there's this whole overlap between classical music and VTubers is was just so cool to me when I found that out, because I didn't know VTSO existed until the Music Box of Fate community cover was happening.
Yeah.
And so I just think it's really cool. And all of y'all are really cool, okay?
Thank you. I'm so happy. And like that's kind of why I've been like singing so many high praises about VTSO, right? It's been like it's literally my dream ensemble. I'm working on a video essay about VTSO and how I got into it and everything. And it's been so magical to be able to be in this little community. And like I honestly never thought I would get into like into a group like VTSO. Like I didn't even conceive the like possibility that an entire orchestra that's just VTubers could exist. I thought that I would just be like, okay, well, I'll just be like Insane in the Rain. I'll just be making covers on the internet with my tuba. But like, I can be tuba girl in an orchestra. why the fuck not, right? So like it's been so cool that we get to do this stuff. And we get to do even more stuff soon. Like I mentioned before, we're doing an off cam meet and greet. Our friends around the space are doing concerts tomorrow and during off kai and all that. Like there's so much going around in the VTuber music space, but un even if it feels unlikely, there is a place for us, and I'm so happy that people are willing to look into our little thing and celebrate music with us together. It's been so fun.
Yay.
But yeah, it's been nice chatting with you and like finally being able to talk one on one and in call. And I'll definitely we'll definitely be in touch soon.
Yeah, thanks for honestly, thanks for inviting me because it's like
Mm.
I'm so excited. I have nothing but good
Yeah.
things to say, but
Yeah, and I feel bad because there was another person I wanted to invite from that I met through Riku's Discord server that I really wanted to invite, but I've been it's been hard. Well, one, it's been hard to get to them, and I've just been shy to talk to them recently. But soon I will maybe reach out to them again. But I'm happy to at least have one new friend from post VTSO, post Music Box of Fate charity single come on here. I'm so happy, and I hope you have a good day.
oh, you too. Oh, thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye 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 bye.
Bye. And real quick, I need to before I bring in Ceylon, I need to get more water. Okay, water's here. I got water. I have water near my room. We'll be fine. Um, frankly, for Carl, I forgot to set the timer, but we pulled through. Um, but before I bring Ceylon on, because I think everyone else, for the most part, isn't bound to timing right now. At least, please speak up if you need to go now. Um, but like they're around. But I need to drop links. So here's the link to the release concert. So I definitely misspelled that. I don't fucking give a shit. And it's gonna be misspelled on YouTube as well. Fuck it. Um, so yeah, there's the pre-release concert, and there will be an after party. I was not told that we would. Um, I wasn't sure rather. Um, but I kind of assumed like maybe there'll be an after party. Maybe. So in that case, I will try my fucking best wherever I'm at to be there. Um I cannot I cannot promise that I will be there, but we'll try. Hopefully I'll be in a position where I can. Um but yeah, so that'll be a thing. Um yeah, so the after party will be at 5:30 Pacific or 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So that will be a thing coming up. And maybe Pam will read into it. Maybe Pam slash Minuet slash whoever the fuck. Um, but yeah, those are the links for the things. I will update the description after the thing. Let's put in Ceylon, I'm just gonna drag you in. Hi.
Whoa.
Oh, actually, wait. I just thought of this. I should add the time for the after party on my overlay. Hold
Okay.
on. On my overlay, I need to add that. Hold on. After party. After party 30 minutes after premiere. Put that in. It's so scuffed right now. Anyway, hi.
Yay!
How you doing?
Hi. I'm doing good.
Please
Hello,
introduce
chat.
yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm CeylonCross, your local cat slime. Little blue guy on the internet, adorable little scamp. Plays Magic the Gathering. I am also trumpet player in the VTSO.
Yeah. And I'm okay. I just remembered my settings on this OBS. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. Just
Chat, she's going to talk about it.
not mouse yet the other day being like, I'm not gonna talk about it. Oh wait, I'm talking about it. But yeah, but at least I think at least this local recording will have the Discord on.
Nice.
Well, now it has my thing on it. Okay, fine. But yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Okay, scuff.
This
Okay,
is
scuff. But yeah,
this is fine.
Ceylon is one of the trumpet players. Well, Ceylon's a trumpet player in the VTSO. And we haven't really talked until like last year because we started the VTSO Minecraft SMP server last year, and that's when we started really talking together since.
Yes.
So
Minecraft
I didn't have you
degenerates
last time.
together.
I didn't have you last time for the Totsumachi. We didn't really know each other yet. Yuna, I see you. Hi, Yuna.
You are
I
perceived.
see you. She was on the MV team this year. Yuna, shout out to you for your work. Oh my god.
Amazing. You guys are not ready.
You guys are not ready. Yuna, low key, I have time. If you wanna jump in at the end, I can have you. No pressure. I know the time for you. You're in an awkward time zone, but if you wanna come in, you can. Open invitation. I'm even like Sky should still be able to see this room, I think. In case Sky can come in or Evo. Because I also invited them, but like no pressure for anyone. You want the director on? I will at the end. I will let you in at the end. Yeah. So back to Ceylon real quick.
Hi.
I was like squirrel. I was noticing people in chat. I'm like, hey, you want to come in because I have open spots. I'm desperate. So back to Ceylon. Okay. So do you know Final Fantasy?
So that's a loaded question. The honest answer is I know a bit about Final Fantasy from just social osmosis. So like growing up, like people were super psyched when Final Fantasy VII came out. So it's just like, Tifa, Cloud, Sephiroth. And then it just kind of faded away. And then like literally last year, Magic the Gathering released an entire Final Fantasy based card set.
I've heard of that.
And so it contains references to all the Final Fantasy games. So I have like tangentially learned some more about the world and the characters, but I could not tell you specifics.
Yeah, that's fair. I've only played the beginnings of 5, 6, and 14 of Realm of Dawn.
Wow.
So I know a little bit, and like I know some spoilers, like the big 7 spoiler. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the most of what I know about fantasy is Kingdom Hearts. So like I know of Waka and Tidus. Okay, they're in the Destiny Islands. I know of Aaron that he's in 2, like stuff like that, right? Okay, but like other than that, I know nothing about 10. On the trip I'm going tomorrow, I'm gonna download 10. I need to remind myself to download 10 on my Steam Deck. To maybe play if I'm not too busy, but we'll see. Just to have it, I'll do it. I'll make sure to download it on my stuff. But yeah, yeah, it's I actually Is it out? Hold on. There was a thing that came out recently that you were
Hmm.
in. I don't think it's out yet. Oh, there's a short
Dun dun
coming
dun.
out that you were in. I chose
Yes.
not to do it because I knew too much on the basis of I played Kingdom Hearts, so it kind of counts. Yeah, so there's something related to this coming out soon. So there will be a short as well attached to everything that's happening.
Exactly. Keep an eye out because
Keep
it
an eye out.
is
It is
very
funny.
entertaining.
It is very
Very
funny.
entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. So yeah. Um. Yeah. That's all I wanted to ask on that. I guess. Um. I kind of touched on it with Carl. I kind of roundabout asked Carl this, but
Hmm.
I was meaning to ask my new guests on the Totsumachi like last year, or I say last year as if it's 2025. In the
Right?
first Totsumachi, I asked people what their um I asked people what their musical background is, and I sort of asked Carl this. I meant to ask Carl more, but like we kind of got a little bit of it. But if you want, you may
Hmm.
share a little bit of how you got into playing trumpet and all that.
Sure. So it's actually kind of a funny story. So uh, I'm from the United States, and in here we have, like elementary school, which is like first, second, third grade, fourth grade, maybe. And in third grade, where I'm at, where I grew up, you could start picking your musical like class. So you could start going into either the choir, the chorus, or you could pick an orchestral instrument, or you could pick a concert band instrument. So in third grade, I picked cello. And
Mm.
infamously, that did not last more than that first year. I loved
Oh.
cello. It was very fun. Unfortunately, I had the worst luck where the rental cello that I got arrived with the neck snapped off the bass. Then another time it broke while on the school bus bringing it to school. And then what I'll call the third and final time, because I'm pretty sure there was another time, we were tuning with our teacher, and teacher goes, okay, Ceylon, hand me over your cello so they could do the tuning. And our hands just missed each other in depth of field by like 3 inches. I let go of the neck.
Oh my god.
They did not grab the neck, and it just dropped. So
No.
after that, my parents were just like, you should pick a more durable instrument.
Oh,
So
frick.
I picked trumpet. It's just like, oh
Notably
yeah,
more
we could,
durable than a string
notably more
instrument.
durable, which is hilarious because high school, until high school, I actually went through 5 trumpets.
5. Oh my god.
Yes, like 4 or 5 trumpets. 5 sounds like the right number to me now, though.
Okay.
Basically, we did a rental program, and you could get a Yamaha TR300, very cheap, inexpensive student model. And I don't know what was happening with quality control, but literally, like every 5 months, like once a semester, the valves on the instrument that I rented would completely seize up.
Oh.
I would oil them. It would be cleaned. We'd bring it to the shop to get cleaned, or the teacher would clean the instruments once a semester. But the misalignment would just cause them like an engine to get stuck and like halfway down. We'd bring it back to the shop, and they're like, all right, well, here's a different trumpet. And I went through like 5 of them like that. Then eventually my parents asked me curious with keeping on the trumpet, Ceylon. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I really want to keep playing this. I love it. And so I said, all right, well, we'll spend the money to buy you your own trumpet. And ever since high school, even right now on this recording, I am playing my Getzen Eterna 2,
Oh
which
wow.
has been my faithful little silver trumpet for all these years.
Oh.
And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
I relate to that. Now that my tuba backstory is out there, by the way, our
Hmm.
next guest, I will talk about it more. um I was in a podcast with, and I finally talked about my tuba backstory that I've only told people in
Yeah.
DMs. So it's out there now. People know why I got into it now. So yeah,
Yes.
and like I definitely did tell you at one point, but like not to the extent that I may have otherwise. But yeah, like
Mhm.
um I kind of relate to like how like, you know, you wouldn't trade it for the world. I feel that way with my tuba right now, not just because I'm broke, but like, and like not that I got broke because buying it. I had money at the time, but
Financial
like
self-destruction for
Jesus
tuba.
fucking Christ. But like the tuba I have on my model right now is not the tuba I have IRL. I wish, but like,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so pretty. But like it's, oh my god, it's one of the more expensive
Yeah.
to get. Although
Mhm.
on the lower end of the expensive side, but still, like I
For reference to chat, because they probably don't understand what the expense is like. I've seen some higher end tubas from like Wessex tubas,
yes.
and some of their tubas are over 10 grand.
Yeah, so like
So like
that's
we're
more of
we're
a, like a,
talking serious car payments here.
yeah, we're like that. Wessex is a specialty, like they specialize in brass instruments, and they're based in the
Mhm.
UK as well. So like on top of that, they're the UK based, so like
Yeah.
tax and shit also, tax and shipping also surmounts on that part. So like, yeah, it's an expensive hobby, but like I have other expensive hobbies. I'm a VTuber.
I mean, we're weebs. Like that's just a given.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I do it for the love of the game though, and I'm sure you
Yes.
relate, because
Mhm.
I definitely enjoy playing, and I I've been waiting so long to be able to actually not only play but to own one. So like um I I I did, yeah, I did touch on this on the podcast, but like I uh, a friend of mine at the time was like, "Hey, I'll give you my beater tuba. It's literally collecting dust. You can have it, and I'll clean it for you." And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck." I waited a year to get it, so like it was still dusty when it came in. It is what it is. But like, um,
Yeah.
I waited because it was during the pandemic. I didn't want to like get it lost in shipping because of shipping restrictions, or I got sick from
Mhm.
secondary contact or whatever. But like, it came to me safely, even though it came to me with some of the screws loose. So I
Oh,
literally had
great.
to iFix it. Like I used my iFixit kit to screw back in the because I have a rotary valve tuba in real life, and
Mhm.
I had to screw in the the rotary valve stuff and
That is so nerve-wracking.
linkages, and like it was fine, but like I definitely was like, how do you do this? Like I was like, that's not right. The 1 and 3 valves shouldn't look like that. What the fuck? But it came safely
Quick to
otherwise.
TikTok, we'll find the answers.
Oh no. I don't even have a TikTok. I have an account, but like I don't use it.
Uh,
But yeah, that's time for you actually. Do you have anything left to
yeah.
say?
Well, first and foremost, you guys, if you haven't checked out Faye's podcast, which she's been
Yes,
alluding to,
I should be doing that.
definitely go check it out because it is awesome to learn more about you, Faye. It's
Yes.
been so great getting to, talk with you just more on a casual level too, like you said with the VTSO Minecraft SMP that we did.
Yes.
I mean, you're as someone who is a certified new player, all things considered to brass, you have been doing amazing strides
Thank you.
in your practice and your growth. And I'm always here if you need another hand, any questions like that. And I think you'll keep going far with all
Thank you.
this. So I'm wishing you the best. And thank you so much for having me
Yeah.
on.
All right,
Yay.
I'll see you around. Thank you.
Okay, bye,
Bye
guys.
bye. My next person is gonna be um s- um and yeah, doing the next person. Okay, so yeah, so we'll oh, actually, because of that, my my Discord overlay won't work. But yeah, so yeah, we touched on the VTSO SMP last year. I'm not gonna link it because, well, I should link it. It's unlisted on my channel now. I was gonna be like, oh yeah, just check my live tab, but I unlisted all my streams because I was like, I wanted to transition into other things. But if you go to Faye Luna VOD, I renamed my VOD channel again to Faye Luna VODs. Sorry for the for the for the thing. We did a collab stream last year, around this time last year, where we played on the SMP server together, and we had a really fun time. Ceylon and Lavi had had made a little summer festival area in our server as a surprise, and it was very fun. It was a very fun bonding experience. We also shot the shit, and like I learned how I think it was Lavi that fell in the orchestra pit at one point. Oh my god, that was, I need to clip that. I need to clip that freaking moment. Like um I need to clip that story out. Jesus Christ, that was insane to hear about. It's in there somewhere. Um, but yeah, we had really fun. And the day before, like in my intro, in that during that collab, I mentioned that I played with Starlight Daryl in her her Minecraft server, her community Minecraft server the day before. So I was like, yeah, casually, yes, I was playing with Daryl last night. But yeah, and aside from that, I will, yeah, Lavi dying casually constantly. I need to clip, well, not clip, but I need to re-upload that VOD that I just that I just linked. I should link it on the on YouTube. I linked or that VOD I linked will be unlisted again once I re-upload it with a clip of Lavi offing Autumn and Sky. Because that's an iconic moment that is not on my POV because I was turned away to respond to someone else in my chat. So I missed the moment that Lavi broke something that caused Autumn and Sky to fall to their deaths, and like I need to edit that in. That's so fucking funny. But yeah, I will call my next guest now. We should be rolling on the thing again. Okay. So calling Angela now. And I should also, hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I need to bump you down a little bit because I think I had you on
Ooh,
louder for the podcast, I think. But yeah,
gotcha.
hi.
Hi, this is so exciting.
Yeah, so introduce yourself real quick.
Hi, my name is Angela. I am an alto in VTSO. I am also the creator of the podcast that Faye and Ceylon have been talking about. They've both been guests.
Yes.
So if you are interested in them, please check them out.
Yeah, and like um you've been sorry, you've been interviewing several VTSO members, including me, obviously, and I wanted to come let you come on because I really appreciated the opportunity to talk with you on your podcast and talk about my reasonings for doing what I do. It was a really fun episode to record, and it was my first podcast too, um
Ah,
an
yay.
interview. So it was very exciting to actually do that, and on a show where other BTS members as well would be appearing, and so I was very honored to be chosen for that.
Of course. And then this is just one of those things where I am making a podcast for me to experience what content creation is like, but it's also because,
Mm.
I don't stream. This is very new to me.
Yeah,
But I always see you guys on Discord chatting. So I was like, I kind of miss out on all of this. So I want to
yeah.
get to know you all better. So this was, I feel like, a good time. We spent a whole hour chatting about your story, about what you're into. So I feel like it was just such a nice way to bond and also get my skills with video editing and everything up there as well.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's I I pretty much relate on that. I touched on the podcast episode that I'm pretty much a beginner at everything. I'm a late bloomer for a lot of my things, but I'm starting to ramp up to the point where like I can do it again. Like I've been in
Mm.
a little state of art block for not just art itself, like not more, but when I mean art, I mean drawing. Like
Mm-hmm.
my first creative outlet was drawing. I played some instruments in high school, but I wasn't really that serious. I started drawing late high school into early college, and then um something happened where I got rejected from something I really cared about, and from being able to join a project that I really cared about. And so I won't I won't I won't go into the details of that, but I'm only now just starting to come back from that after starting to clip other VTubers and finding my spark in creating again, to the point where I'm finally um like actually working on remodeling my VTuber persona again. So to like go back to square one and go back to where everything started. So it's been really exciting to finally find my spark again and actually continue drawing again.
Yeah, that's so exciting to hear. And it's also one of those things where, not all content has to be for profit or
Of
to get
course.
fame or anything like that. It's always, for yourself. I actually talked about this with Ceylon a little bit because he is working on a train model
Yes.
system. And he's like, it's solely for him. It's going to take him forever. But just hearing him talk about it with like so much passion, you can tell that like he doesn't need to post anything about it, but A, he's so knowledgeable about it, and also B, he's so happy about it. So I think, there's no race, there's no contest. If you're having fun, that's really the key point of it all. But I also feel like, the one of the good things with VTSO is, yes, I know you mentioned how this project took like a year and a half to
Yeah.
do. Um, it is nice to have a community where there are deadlines. Obviously, we
Yeah.
even though this took a year and a half to do, we did finish technically.
On
We met
time.
all our deadlines technically.
Yes.
It's just that we then had more deadlines for other projects.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things where, we can always come back to it if need be,
Yeah.
or always set new deadlines if necessary.
Yeah.
But the main point is that we got it done.
Yeah. Shout out to the entire MV team, including yourself. You were a part of it as well, and I provided background support.
Yes.
I mainly
You
organized
kept
the
us organized. That
yeah.
was
I
so
organized
important.
the
The amount of times
organization.
I went back to look at your
Yeah.
document and be like, what did we talk about?
True. Yeah, I did the meeting notes because I like making meeting notes whenever I'm in a thing. Like that's just my little thing. Even if I'm not even
Hmm.
assigned to do it, I'll do it myself because I'm like, yeah, I need to do it for myself just so I
Yeah.
know what's happening. I'll
Oh, yeah.
disassociate every so often, so I'll need it. Yeah, I'm glad to
Yeah,
have
it's
helped that
definitely a team
that
effort.
way.
Yeah. Awesome. I know because you were also involved with the MV part, but do you have any, I know we talked about how you added little sound effects to some of the streams that you clip and stuff like that. But do you also have any other video editing? Oh my gosh, I'm trying this is my podcast again. Sorry to interview
No,
you,
it's
but
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
do you have any video editing experience as well?
Yeah, we didn't touch this during the podcast, so I'm glad you brought it up. I started well, I've been doing video editing for a while, just messing around in like Windows Movie Maker and stuff.
Mm.
Back in the day when Movie Maker was like the free thing on your computer. Now it's a different program, and I've not tried to touch what is essentially the new Movie Maker. I've never tried it. Because at that point I've already discovered like quote unquote proper video editors that you can do more stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
More recently, like I want to say like fall 2023, I switched to DaVinci Resolve, which is a free program, but very high learning curve. But I pulled through, and
Mm.
now like I know a lot. Like I can go through and like use the software in a way that like I can use it and I can like make a clip pretty fast. Like if it wasn't for my practice in that, like that year span of practicing using it, I would have
Mm-hmm.
not clipped Mouse C reacting to VTSO as quick as I did. Like
Oh,
I'm gonna be
wow.
so serious. Like I did it overnight in the span of like 5 hours. It would have taken me longer if I had just started using a clip editor. So that practice, like it wasn't even for VTubing at that point. I had barely done any VTuber clips at that point. Um, but after using it for school, I was like, okay, well now I'll try it for VTubing, and um, like turns out I really like to do video editing, so I've been doing it a lot.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you a question now because
Yes, please.
I've been asking everyone this, um, and we touched on this on the podcast slightly, but I wanted to ask about your musical background.
Yes. I will say, for I guess when I was a child, I was more of a piano player. My parents, obviously, Asian parents, piano was the way to go, especially
Sure, sure.
since there were a lot of, I had a lot of siblings, so it's just easy to share one instrument that way. But I
Oh,
feel
true.
like the piano is such a it's such a solitary instrument that I still enjoy it as as a me time thing, but now I've migrated to singing. It's just such a I don't know if you know Agretzko, the Sanrio, what is she? A red
Yeah,
raccoon? Um
something like
I
that.
just relate to her so much because even though I thankfully do not have a job like her, singing is just so therapeutic. And now that I'm taking singing lessons with another VTuber, it just helps elevate and learn how the techniques and the skills and everything, and just makes me happier, makes me feel like I'm reaching goals. And even though I don't have, thankfully, too many negative outlets or negative experiences, I am enjoying myself singing right now.
That's really sweet. I also understand that you if if you're talking about this person, I'm pretty sure you also interviewed them on your podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, it is that person. So um they were former VTSO. They had to quit for health reasons. I read,
Yeah.
but they were a founding VTSO member like yourself. So I wonder like I did hear that EV a lot of EV students came to VTSO to fill the choir. Is that true?
Yes, and it's also one of those things where, I highly recommend everyone, just if you find a hobby, get involved with the community, because now that I found Evie, I then found VTSO and I found you all here. So it's just I always highly recommend people find hobbies, and then B, that way you just automatically make new friends so quickly. So
For sure.
it not just became therapeutic for me for singing and gaining a new skill, it just also opened up so many new things for me to try as well.
Yeah, that and that's why I'm glad to take that's one of my very um like that's one of my very happy takeaways from VTSO doing all the projects with everyone is that I get to make friends, and like um I'm demonstrating today how many connections I've had since joining. It's been so wonderful, and to be able to do the stuff that we've been able to do so far has been crazy. Like I'd never
Mm.
thought in like it was never on my bingo card to be on the same project as what would become Densetsu.exe, Marco Meatball, Connor, Mousie's D6. Like oh my god, it's and like it was already special enough to be on Pam's Christmas yeah, Pam's Christmas concert, but also
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um her Final Fantasy concert. We recently I'm not linking anymore. I'm pressed in time. But like it's been a treat being able to work with the people that I looked up to and have learned about since joining, that I now also look up to. It's been so rewarding to be able to work with all of you and grow together, grow alongside with
Hmm.
you guys. And I'm just happy that y'all took me for who I was at the time, because I was only like 2.5 years into playing at the time I joined, and now I'm 5.5.
Mm.
So it's been so magical to be able to grow with alongside you guys, and build the courage to continue. Frankly,
Yes, I 100% agree, because it's one of those things with, yes, you have your own goals and deadlines, but it's not the same if you have like a community, because then there is I don't know, for me, I like having deadlines from a group because it, like, kinda in a way shames me to make sure I reach my goals, 'cause I don't wanna, like, upset anybody.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, like, it's accountability, right? And, like,
Yes,
not
there you go,
wanting
that's a
to
better way to say it.
accountability and wanting to be a team player, right? I understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, we're on time for you. We had a really good talk, but I do need to get a move on. So thank you for coming
Yes.
on.
I do wanna say one last thing, sorry. The clip you mentioned with Ceylon, I confirmed it with Azor, it should be coming out tonight, so if
Cool, cool,
everyone
cool.
is
Thank you. Thank
listening.
you for
Yeah,
confirming. Yeah, that's perfect
awesome.
timing for that. I will be calling my next person now. They're a surprise guest. I wasn't counting on them to come, and I didn't intentionally call them at first because I was like, maybe they'll come because they'll see my post about it, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna call them now. So thank you for your
Yeah,
time, and I'll see you around.
bye.
Bye bye. Okay, Yuna, I'm calling you now. If you don't pick up, I'm gonna call my next person. Okay, hi, Ayuna. Can I hear you? Are your thing on? Distracted here. Hold on. We have time, I think. Mike. She's in my DMs like, what, Mike? Yeah, no was it, no wonders. No was this, no was this. Your time is not. I'm not starting your timer yet. Um. Um. Hold on. God damn it, Ceylon.
Hello?
Hello.
My thing is on finally.
Yay!
Hi.
Hi. I wanted to have at least like one or two people from the MV team this year.
Mhm.
So thank God I was able to grab you last second. I didn't think I would. I forgot to reach out to you even about it. So I'm glad.
I did see the message, but initially I was like, well, I didn't really play in this medley because obviously I
Yeah.
just joined recently.
Yeah, you joined recently, so introduce yourself real quick for those who don't know.
Hi, I am Yuna. I bonk stuff and I call it music. I'm the percussionist of VTSO. Hello.
Yeah.
And
She joined in wave 3 during wave 3, but she didn't officially become part of the roster until February this year. So I'm glad we have you now. We've been looking for a percussionist for so long. So
it's difficult, yeah.
yeah, we're glad to have you. But yeah, it is true. She didn't perform in this medley. She is officially wave 4, but um she still was in the MV group, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. And like she has a now that we can say that there is a pre-show concert, you
Hmm.
might have something in that. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you might have something in that. Wink wonk.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Stay tuned and
Stay
watch it.
tuned. Yeah, hint hint. But yeah, that's it for that. I never actually directly asked you, not well, I may have. I talked to so many VTubers now. Ever since I fell into the rabbit
Mm.
hole deeper than I've ever been, I have talked to a lot of VTubers, and especially musicians, and I always want to ask the musician friends I have, what is your
Mhm.
musical background? What got you into playing percussion? And if you have any other instruments that you've played before that, please tell that because I want to know.
I started with piano when I was like 4 or 5, and I've always been told by my piano teacher that I am not great at counting. So she also played percussion, so she recommended me
Oh.
like if you wanted to choose one, you could go for percussion. And the other reason being I have asthma. I wanted to try winds, but
Mm.
it might be more of a limitation. And also,
Okay.
I cannot commit to picking an instrument because
Aha.
obviously you have to buy one and you practice it.
Sure.
But while being in the percussion ensemble, you kind of get to try everything, and it's just really fun, exciting, I guess, for a kid.
Yeah, that sometimes it uh like I'm not even it's probably less of a confusing thought for someone who might be in like a pit ensemble, like for a musical or an opera, that will have a double, like they'll have multiple interests at once because of space reasons. They have full wheeled and stuff, but like um or multi wheeled. But like it's always been so fascinating that like percussionist gets to master several instruments and um like like because like I if I were to choose a percussion instrument, it would probably mallet. It would be probably mallets, and it
Yes, join
based
me,
on
join me.
your VTSO Chibi here, I assume you're a mallet main.
Yes, I like to say so, but I guess in my real life community band, I don't get to play as much mallet.
Mm.
Because for some reason, in a brass band, everybody reads treble clef, and
Ah.
nobody knows how to read a bass clef. So,
Mm.
like having a piano background, I know how to read a bass clef, so I'm always on timpani.
I see. I see. Okay. Once I switched to tuba, like um, disclaimer: I was not in band in high school or middle school or whatever.
Mhm.
I joined after. I've only ever been in community bands myself, but like, um, obviously like back um in Western countries, especially America, we
Mhm.
usually have a like there will come a point where um a student will eventually learn recorder as like a way to get into like the
Ah,
basics of
yes.
music, right? So we'll learn that for a little bit, like very basic like hit stuff that like that's why you'll hear a lot of VTubers suddenly have a recorder because like we like that's compulsory for us. That's something we
It's
learn.
same
Yeah,
from where I
yeah,
was from. I also
mm,
it's mandatory to have
yeah.
recorded.
It's very common even elsewhere. So like um it is a thing that I went through. So I knew that I did play piano a little bit. I wasn't serious with it, but it's
Mm.
like I knew treble clef from that. I I could not wrap my head around bass clef until I picked up tuba. And then when I did pick up tuba, I was like, okay, well now now that's my default, and I kind of forgot treble clef, even though like I know that from with the back of my hand otherwise.
Mm.
And it kind of sucks
To
because
be
my
honest,
next instrument I want to play is bari sax, and that's treble clef.
oh,
Although like there's a trick with transition and stuff, but that's advanced. But yeah, that it's really cool that we have a percussionist now, and like I'm glad that we've been chatting off screen. Um
Mhm.
we've been chatting off screen. Especially I started talking to you and then I realized that you were in the community choir for the Music Box of Fate charity single. I'm like, that's when you were that one person in the call that one day. Oh my god, you're that one. You're that one singer. So I was like, oh, that's how we spotted you.
I actually don't remember that.
Or like you were in the chat somewhere. I like
Yeah, I
you were in
was.
the chat somewhere, and then Azure picked you up and they're like, hey, yeah, or something like that. I might be mixing up. I might be mixing up details here, but you were definitely what's for sure. You were in the community choir for Music Box of a charity single,
Mhm.
and we connected through that, um and like it's been so interesting to like to eventually meet so many people from Music Box of a charity single. Would you like um like I'm kind of running a blank here, but I'm trying to like connect to something, but like it's just been like um it's been so rewarding. Like it's the cover that keeps on giving, honestly. Like I I really value, I really cherish being able to be on that cover and like um as part of VTSO, but I also didn't really like
Mm.
imagine being able to connect with other people through it as much as I have, and it's been so nice. And like I do want to ask. I don't think I specifically asked you in depth. I might have.
Mhm.
Again, I've been talking to many people since. Um, how did you fall into the rabbit hole? How did you find Mouse?
Hmm.
How did you find Mouse?
So, oh, it's gonna sound a bit negative, but mainly I started watching more of the Shoujo stuff ever since the incident, right?
Right.
Previously, I've only watched Giga.
Mm.
Like, I like how she talks. She sounds intelligent.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. And then I came across Music Box of Fate, and that made me learn a lot more about who Mousy is, and that was also the reason why I picked up instruments again. So it's honestly a magical song, and that's how I
Aw.
found out VTSO as well.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm glad. I'm really glad that like I'm honestly really touched that like um you were brought back to music because of that. Now now you're like um now you're doing a lot for us now, not just in the musical side, but you did help a lot
Mhm.
in this project, and I'm very grateful that we have you.
I try to do what I can. And honestly, it's just really bizarre that Music Box of Fate is like a year now.
Yeah,
And within this year, a
yeah.
lot has happened to me. I didn't
Mm,
expect to
yeah.
reach, not reach, how do I say it? To be in connection with so many people within the sphere. I never really thought that was one of my approach to perhaps being online VTubing.
Yeah, we're grateful to have you for sure. And um we're almost at time for your slot. I do need to get other people on here, but like also like we don't need to necessarily um like follow the schedule. I'm already breaking the schedule right now, bringing you in all of a sudden.
Yeah,
I'm I'm sorry if this was so sudden for you, but I'm glad that we got to talk even a little bit. I'm glad I
thank
really
you for
wanted you on
having
for
me.
this. Yeah. And we'll chat soon for sure.
Hmm.
All
Okay,
right.
so have fun for the rest of your stream. I'll
Mm.
be lurking.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. Good night.
Okay, thank you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay, so I'm back in the stream room. Um, next up is Dell. Unless if Chill needs to go next. Although I think Chill, you said that you can delay. Okay, I'll have Dell on. Hi, Dell.
Hi, Faye. How are you doing?
Hello. I, you know something that everyone else doesn't.
Yeah, I might have a little bit of IRL secret lore,
Yes.
but
And
well,
I need to
we
be
made it
really
happen.
careful about that. I need to be really
Yeah, we
careful
made it
about that because like,
happen.
oh my god. Um, let's say I'm excited. Let's say I'm
Mhm.
excited. But and
Yeah,
like
I think you got a
I'm
lot of reasons to be excited, but the biggest one today is this incredible medley that's going up tomorrow. Congratulations. So
yeah, and
excited.
like I was so afraid that I wouldn't be able to talk about it. Oh my god. Like the tweet for it, I don't think it was even out yet, but like the waiting rooms are up. We check 44 minutes ago the tweet came out. Thank freaking god. Okay, spam it the fuck out. Okay. Retweet that if you're on Twitter. I will be cross posting on YouTube on my own. I swear to God, Israel needs to hire me for PR. But yeah,
I'm making
yeah,
sure of it
spread the
too.
word, spread the word. It's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow. Ina tomorrow meme. It's tomorrow. I cannot stream tomorrow for reasons you know. You know, Del.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, you were on my last Otomachi, but because even with the amount of people we have now, all of a sudden, I'll let you on for long anyway. But introduce yourself again. You want to be
Yeah, well,
Skyloggin?
thank you for having
We'll be on.
me.
We'll be in talks. Sorry.
Thank you for having me. I am DelphineSynastria, occasional witch VTuber, space magician coder, and I do a bunch of stuff on the side. And one of those things might or might not be a couple of collabs that we're thinking about. No spoilers, no big drops,
Yeah.
but I'm looking forward to what we have planned, and
Yes.
it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, we're finally doing something that we hinted at last time. We hinted at
Mm-hmm.
this last time, and I was like, well, okay. I had some self doubt, and some of it was physical. I literally could not hit the notes that I wanted to hit for a song, and now I can. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. We're just gonna drop
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
definitely
god.
know which notes those are from the score that I've seen, but I mean,
Yeah,
good job getting there. That's
yeah, and like even if it's
I'm
scuff, I'm
looking
gonna
forward to it.
do it. Okay, we can
Oh
re-record it
yeah.
later.
Oh yeah. fine.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so exciting to finally work with you. Oh my gosh. I've wanted to do a piano cover with you, so and we're finally doing
Oh,
it.
oh, well, that's wonderful to hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just excited to make it happen. And
Mhm.
this is my first time. This will be my first time, I should say, really putting myself out there like that.
Yeah.
Probably since like everybody else, I took piano lessons growing up, but
Sure.
never really made anything of it. And now it's like, well, now I can just play whatever I want. That's the
Yeah.
best part.
Yeah, for sure. And like I understand for those who weren't at the first Totsamachi, um Delphine is a wind player in the past.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
played bass clarinet and not very sax, tenor sax.
Yeah, tenor sax. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we connected because of that, and like realizing, oh yeah, you're a band kid. I want to talk to you. So
Yeah, I got to tell Faye lots and lots of band
yes,
stories.
yes, there was like feel free to talk to me like privately about that more. Like it's
Oh, I got some
I
stories
live
to tell for
for
sure.
living vicariously through Van Kid stories. It's so
Oh,
fun.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, but
Uh,
you were talking about Barry earlier, and
yeah,
I've got my tenor here, so maybe there's something we could arrange for that kind of
yes,
duet
yes.
if when
Eventually,
you're
once you
feeling
pick
good
that
about
up,
it.
yeah. I have a Barry
Mhm.
sax mouthpiece, but not the actual instrument. I will once I'm not broke. I will start renting one when I'm not broke.
Yeah,
That is my next
that's gonna
instrument for
rule.
sure. And I might open up a fundraiser on my throne on my Ko-fi for it as well. So it will
Oh, I
happen.
definitely
It
love
will
to hear
happen.
that.
I will manifest
Yeah.
it. And speaking of, I'm talking about it for the first time. Yes, I do have a Ko-fi and a throne. Because I've been clipping more often than not, like I'm actually doing something online. I feel more confident in saying like, yeah, I have a tip jar under my name. Just find my name and you'll be there. Um, but I don't have the links up quite yet. I need to update my socials for it. Not yet because I've been really busy. But eventually I will be up. I've just been not. I've not been. I haven't felt comfortable putting that up there yet because it's been like, for one, I've been busy, but also I felt like I've not been doing enough in the space to warrant showing it publicly. Outside of friends anyway, my friends have known that I've had it for a while, but now I feel like I can, even if I'm not expecting it to be used at all. But if you're feeling generous and you like what you see, there's that. But more importantly, VTSO also has one. So if you want to donate to us for our future MVs, especially following our latest MV, please do so.
Yeah, though these folks do such amazing work. I mean, I'm not part of VTSO myself, but I support them all the way. Absolutely, they've done such amazing medleys and covers in the past. Just yeah, very few other people do what you're doing, and I think that's awesome that there's a group that's putting these sorts of things out with the folks that you have. Mm.
Okay, yeah, the
Yeah,
people I live with are back from errands. But
yeah,
yeah,
such as
but
life.
yeah, like I like this was fortunate timing that like for most of this, it's been fine. But like I will need to start speeding up a little bit. But yeah, it's been really nice to be able to talk to you about music and like um um I might have talked about this in the well yeah I did definitely did. I brushed on it in the podcast episode I mentioned that I was on with Angela earlier, that I really didn't have like a way to really talk about music with people until Discord and like being in the communities I've been in. So I've been really fortunate to talk to people like you and all the VTubers that I've met through VTSO and otherwise. And like it's been so fun. I've been having so much fun being able to talk about music finally and like in a space that I feel comfortable in.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, I get to say this now too. You definitely brought me back to music and playing and performing more. Because it was sort of something I don't want to say wrote off a while ago, but I just couldn't find a way to make it work. I couldn't find that motivation. And then when
Oh,
you came in and we started talking about it, I started getting excited about it again. And then when you offered to sort of do these do these duets or covers with me, then that was like, well, then it was something real again, and that just made me feel really good because it's something that I grew up, enjoying and loving, and then, of course, outside of high school, if you're not a professional musician, you have to really, really make an effort just to get some of that. So I think that's been a really special opportunity you've given me, and I'm very thankful for getting to meet you and even just share these streams like this and just be a part of it in every way I can.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I'm happy to bring people back into music any way possible. Like that's kind of like what I want to put out my video say for. It's like, hey, if you want to there's a thing there's definitely a medium there's definitely a space in the VTuber medium to be who you want to be, and that includes being a V musician if you really want to. And I really believe
Mm-hmm,
that. And not only that, if you just want to pick up your instrument again, I'd say go for it. Why not?
mm-hmm.
What's stopping
Oh
you?
yeah. There's a reason. There's a reason I kept my bass clarinet and tenor sax after high school because I always thought maybe one day, and maybe
Yeah,
that day's probably coming up again.
you might have that what if, and you're like, yeah, I'll pick it up
Mm-hmm,
again. Why
mm-hmm.
not?
Yeah, you don't ever want to close that door forever.
Yeah, for sure. I need to check in. Hold on. I'll be back.
While Faith pops off, I want to talk to y'all about if you ever get the chance to go to a concert called Final Symphony. They do an absolutely amazing Final Fantasy X piano concerto. It is some of the most beautiful arrangements of music anywhere. I took my mom and dad, who don't know anything about video games, who don't know anything about Final Fantasy, who don't know the music at all, and they absolutely loved it. Like my mom said, it was one of the best concerts she's ever been to in her life, and like this is something. So if you're really interested in Final Fantasy music for the music and performed with orchestra in a very different way, that I think is very innovative. And these are all new arrangements of the songs, by the way. It's not just like we're gonna play One Winged Angel, we're gonna play this. It is completely new arrangements for Final Symphony. Every suite tells a different story, and it is evocative of the themes and what the games are about while weaving in all the right leitmotifs. I highly, highly, highly recommend that concert. It was so much fun. I also got the chance to go to Distant Worlds pretty recently. We had the singer for Endwalker, whose name I'm just going to quickly look up. I want to give credit to where it's due. Yeah, Amanda Atchen. Yeah, she performed live in concert. She sang Flow from Endwalker. I don't think there was a single dry eye in the room after that performance. Absolutely, absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness, that was such a fun show. Um, and yeah, that was just amazing. I can't remember which all songs they did, but that was definitely the highlight of the concert, is getting to hear her perform live. So super, super fun. If those ever come to you, or you can get them, or even get the recording online through the I think they do have it online through the official storefront. Highly, highly, highly recommend checking both of those out. Those were both super good concerts. Um, since it looks like I've got a little bit more time to yap, Faye, have I got more time to yap, or are you coming back in a second? Stardew Valley Symphony of Seasons. I know it has nothing to do with anything, but go to that concert. Go to that concert. If we're talking about video game concerts, go to Symphony of Seasons.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know.
Hey.
Unlike last time, I didn't have my wireless headphones on, so I didn't know what you were saying.
No worries. I was telling folks about other exciting video game and Final Fantasy concerts I have been to,
Yeah.
like Final Symphony, Distant Worlds, Stardew Valley Symphony of Seasons. All of those are just incredible shows with like very, very different interpretations of music. So telling folks like go check those out. Those are some of the best
Yeah.
concerts I've been to in forever.
Yeah, for sure. Um, And like I've seen your pictures from those concerts. The venue is so pretty.
Oh yeah, that theater is definitely a great venue for those types of shows.
Mm.
Definitely brings you very there's something to be said about the venue as well, and this one definitely brings folks very close to the orchestra, and close to what is happening on stage if they're using, for example, a projector or lighting to set the mood. That's of course part of the performance too. That's a great place for it.
Yeah, and I've always been interested in like how those productions work, cause like I kind of understand like the kind of like very baseline how they work, cause um like because the same also applies for anytime there's like um a direct to film orchestra concert where
Mhm.
the orchestra plays the entirety of the soundtrack live on top of the video,
Mhm.
like which is really cool. I want to come to one of those someday. But
Oh,
like
I was at one of those. It's so much fun.
yeah, I understand that like they always have a click track running to know where the cues are and everything.
Mm.
It's very technical behind the scenes apparently, and
Oh yeah,
it's
it seems
so
like the sort of coordination
yeah.
that even goes beyond
Yeah.
a normal orchestra.
Yeah, and like meanwhile, if you're just a recording orchestra, you're like you have a click track, but it's like yeah, that's how we sync.
Mhm.
That's just how we sync between several recordings, like several hundred. And so, you know, so it's like I understand the necessity of it in a different way and how it works
Mhm.
in a different way. So it's interesting to be like, "Oh yeah, of course they would use a click track there. Yeah. They need it."
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that I really want to come to one of those someday. Like eh, I always joke like if I could sit next to the tuba player in an orchestra in
Yeah.
any orchestra, I totally would. But like especially for like for a soundtrack sort of situation,
Mhm.
I would love to be next to the low brass, especially like the trombones and tuba, like especially that would be my dream
Mhm.
to like kind of like
It's
shadow an orchestra that
yeah.
way. It would be so cool.
Oh, it's definitely a different experience. And I mean, I've never played in a professional orchestra, but I was in some high school honor bands growing up, and we of course did some performances on stage in front of an audience. And it's a very different experience to sort of walk out on stage and be on the other side of the curtain for folks performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. So I really do hope you get that chance one day because it's
Yeah.
very very special, even just once.
Yeah. Okay, so I do need to get to my next person now. Thank you for coming
All right.
again.
Thank you for
I
having me, Faye. Congrats on the
yeah.
release.
Yeah. And it is tomorrow again. I need to stress that it is tomorrow, but we're only now like um making the announcement because of extraneous situations in off guy and all this prep. But it's finally out. We're finally doing it. Huzzah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
So yeah, please look forward to it. Thank you, Del, and I'll see you
It's
later.
real. See you.
Bye bye. Okay, chill, you're coming in now. Like now. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, chill. We've been playing Terraria recently, so I have talked to you recently, or else I would have said I've literally not talked to you in VC since 2024.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, introduce yourself real quick.
Hello, I am someone known as Learn to Chillax or L2C for short. I am basically a hobbyist
Mm-hmm.
who does stuff because I'm like, that's neat.
Yeah, same. Honestly, operate the same exact way. I was like, hey, VTubing's neat. I'll be one. Fuck it. And that's how I became one. I made an OC. Cool. VTuber to OC pipeline is so real. I
Can
get
bring
it.
them to life even more.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and like I have a few in my back pocket that I haven't revealed to the public and may not ever, but you know, they're there. They're there.
Mm-hmm.
One might be my alternate persona maybe one day if I need to, but that's I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I hope I never have to use it as a replacement for my little girl here. Oh my god, a piece of me would actually die. But yeah, anyway, existentialism aside, I have you on here again. Um, um, both well, loosely Del, but especially Chill. We met through the LP Sphere, specifically the Proton John community, or uh, for um, for the for the streamer now, formerly known as Proton John. They go by Claire now. And I haven't been in that community lately, but I heard that the replacement for TC Colo is finally happening. Oh my god, I've been waiting. So how do you
I
feel about that news?
I actually have. I'm like, wait, is it actually genuinely it?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm calling it the spiritual dissector on the wiki because I'm not sure if I can say that.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
be
fair.
tuning into to Claire's stream later to see if that's true or not.
Shit, right, today is Saturday.
Yeah, I will intentionally watch Claire's stream tonight to know, hey, is it the successor or not? I need to know for wiki purposes. I edit John's I edit the Johniverse wiki, that's why.
let
I need
me
to know
know.
these things.
I need it for the monolith.
Yes. Pretty much.
But yeah, how do I feel? It's nice to see something again.
Yeah, for sure. We haven't sorry to interrupt. It's been like a year. They said we'd wait a year. Ocean's Proton John VTuber. Claire has a VTuber model. That's a long story how it became a thing and why it's a VTuber now, but bigger. That's all you need to know, bigger.
What makes me laugh is when I remember when that debut happened too.
Yeah, I was
because
there
I was
too.
trying to get a paper done.
Oh.
And I think I caught wind of it. I glanced at stream and I'm like, shit, I'm kind of distracted now. And then someone suggested, why don't you write about her in your paper? I'm like, no.
Hell no.
No.
No. Okay, what was funny for
Unless I have to
me?
talk about design, absolutely not.
Yeah, this is wholly not related to the projects at all. I don't care. Like I'm just providing context right now, but like for why we know each other. What was funny about that for me? I have Claire on my Steam because I had to gift them something at one point, but or something. I forgot why I added Claire to my Steam. It might have been to make a gift or something. I don't remember necessarily gifting something. It might have actually been I needed to add him. I needed to add her for a game or something. I forgot. Either way, not the point. I have her on Steam. That's what matters. I have her on Steam. I still have her on Steam for some ungodly reason. But the night before the debut, I saw Proton John username logged into VBridger, logged into VTube Studio, the apps you need to VTube, and I'm like, brother, at the time, brother, what the fuck? You're debuting now? Yeah, I remember DMing you about that. Yeah, me and Del talked about that. I was like, hey, yo, Claire is debuting? The VTuber's real? Like, at that point, we already knew, like, recently, she mentioned offhand that, oh yeah, the VTuber's rigged, I just need a debut date. And then suddenly I see on my message board, my Steam notifications, Proton John is playing VTube Studio. I'm like, all right, lock in, debut soon. So yeah, that was like what the fuck moment. I was like, huh? The debut is now. So yeah, that was my POV of that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, real quick to get back on
Creating
topic now though.
friends and communities.
Yeah. To get back on topic now, how much do you know about Final Fantasy? I know you play 14, but do you have any other experience in the series?
I technically have a lot, even if I didn't get to play most of them. Like,
Sure.
I grew up watching my sis play 9, so of course that's like essentially the golden child in our household. But like 10, like I think at the time my sister didn't get too far into it, so I wasn't sure how to feel about it.
Okay.
But when I looked back at it, I'm like, you know what? I understand why some people are a fan of this. I understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits of 14, bits of 15, and in terms of mainline, that's where it essentially ends. I do mean to kind of look more into the others at some point. But
Okay, so
yeah,
you know at least about
arguably
10.
big Final Fantasy fan.
So you know at least a little bit about 10 is the important part.
I do know more about 10 nowadays.
Sure. Okay. So good. I don't have you on for no reason. Because
Yeah,
kind of like
no.
for Madoka, I knew you knew
Besides,
Madoka. So I
yeah,
was like, okay, I'll bring people who know Madoka. Sure. Boom.
because part of me is like, besides that, I'm essentially a cheerleader in here.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But like it's valid. Like I just want to let my friends know what I'm up to ultimately, even if they're not into the game or series that we're covering on the day. It's like, okay, well, it's a thing. I'm promoting it. That's why I'm doing this cover or this stream. It's okay. But yeah, um, it's funny because I also know I know you play Kingdom Hearts. That's literally all I know of Final Fantasy. Like most of my Final Fantasy knowledge is from H, and I know that's a slippery slope.
I'll tell you one thing: the aura farming of Sephiroth is very accurate.
Oh yeah, I bet. I bet.
Yeah.
I fucking bet. And both 1 and 2, fuck yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Sephiroth experience? Boot up KH1, gets one tapped by him.
Yeah.
That happened to my
That's how I
sis, and
found
she's like,
Junibug
"What am I supposed to do?"
That's how I found Junibug, a Square Enix streamer, that did emos for Claire at one point. So I knew of her, but I only started watching her because she started playing Kingdom Hearts, and now she's really into Final Fantasy. Like she's really into it. She cosplayed as Yuna from FF10, like
Nice.
and stuff like that, and Aerith as well actually. But yeah, like for example, just to name a few. But like, um, yeah, I've known through osmosis what things are around it, but most of my knowledge is from Kingdom Hearts, and that 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 where is it? That short I was alluding to that will come out apparently soon, like tonight, to promote the Final Fantasy X medley. I'm not a part of that because I knew too much. I knew the plot twist, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna say no because I know too much. And like I could have tried because I didn't know every character from 10. Okay, I only knew the ones that are in Kingdom Hearts, so I could have been in it. But just to be fair, I didn't.
I'm
I'm not
sorry,
gonna be in it.
Kimari.
But yeah, that's my story on that. It's been nice chatting with you again. I do need to get going. We're almost at time, so for like my max time for this stream, and I need to call Jerson. So yeah, thank you for calling in again. It's glad to talk to you again, and we'll play Terraria again soon, but not anytime soon. Like maybe
Yeah,
a few months after the next patch, because there is a new
probably.
patch coming
Yeah.
soon, and I do want to try it because there's more.
Thank you for
They're
inviting
doing,
me.
yeah, of course. They're doing some balance patches, so I want to try it sometime. So like, just let me know. Let me know when that's gonna happen as usual, and we'll chat. Okay. Good night or good
Good
day.
night.
Bye.
Or good afternoon.
Whatever. It's still afternoon for me. I know
Good
it's evening.
evening somewhere.
Good evening. It's evening somewhere. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
And I'll just cut to the chase. Azure, if you're still watching, can I call you straight up in the general chat because you're just in there right now? Or okay, I'm just gonna switch to VTSO Discord. I'm just gonna switch to it. Hello. There, I'm in here now.
Oh my god, I forgot I was in here.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna call you in instead of calling you directly. You're in here.
Whatever, this is easier.
Yeah, so like, hi.
This can't possibly backfire. I swear to God, Ceylon, you'll be kicked out of VTSO if you join.
But yeah, hi. This is the director of VTSO himself, Azure Sniper. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I mixed and mastered on this project.
Yes.
You want to hear a fun story about this? I was originally supposed to help Kobu with this arrangement, but Kobu got this done in like a week.
Yeah, Kobo's the GOAT. Like, bro was just like, hey, I have it. Just have it. It's done. Just have it. It's yours. You can
Yeah.
use it. Like, I'm like, damn, okay. Pop off.
And it's an amazing arrangement, guys. I cannot wait for you guys to hear
It's
this.
so good. It's so good. Especially if you're a fan of FF10. I beseech you to listen to it. It's so good. We cooked
Yeah,
so
I'm
hard.
excited to.
My jaw dropped again. Hearing one of the parts, I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I just did the QC and then I uploaded it. So yeah, sorry it took so long. It's just we're right, you know, content creators just
Content
sometimes
creators,
we
yeah.
just go right up to the deadline, right?
Yeah, it happens. It happens. But we got it. We're at the finish line. Thank goodness it's happened. So now,
Well, you're at the finish line. I gotta figure out what stream is going to look like tomorrow for the
true.
pre-concert.
Yeah, I'll try to
Otherwise,
be
yeah,
at the after party. Like I said, I'll be touching grass tomorrow, so I might be able
no,
to
it's
call
fine.
in. I might not. I'm not
It's
gonna
fine.
promise.
I'm really just looking for Kobu to join
Yeah, for
at the
sure. He
very
needs.
least.
I hope he gets to come in. I hope he does
Yeah,
because
time
he
zones
does
are
so much.
difficult.
Yeah,
But
time zones.
yeah,
But yeah, like
but we'll see.
yeah, he
Um,
did so much for this. It's crazy.
yeah, if anything, I do have notes from him. We can talk about
Yeah, for sure.
his arrangement process and whatnot. It'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so I asked this for everyone. I asked this from everyone, and I haven't talked to you about it yet, even though you've talked on stream about it for sure. How did you get into violin?
Ah, violin. Okay, so in elementary school, there was this cute girl that I really liked that was in the orchestra program. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick a violin to try to talk to her more.
Yeah.
And in since then, I just enjoyed it so much, so I stuck with it up until college, where I got my degree in violin performance and music education. Um, yep, that's the lore, guys.
That's the story. I've heard it before, and it's like the pipeline. The pipeline's crazy.
Hey, it shaped my life, right? The weirdest thing shape your
Yeah,
life.
it did. So like, yeah, you know what? Whatever works. You know, whatever works. And yeah, and actually, while you're here, I wanted to talk more about because I've always been curious about like I know loosely how VTSO formed, but like and like how like it started as a solo project and then eventually it got more people in on it. How did you find the people to create VTSO initially, like the first 20 people?
The first 20 people. So essentially, you know, being a musician in the VTuber sphere, I already knew like other people who played string instruments. So I got them on board. Um, I knew Enva. Enva led me to Kobu, where that's where I got the cellist, and then I knew one of the vocalists from EV Studio, and I was like, oh, where do I find all these vocalists that I need right now? So I decided to just go to the vocal studio and then grab a bunch of people who are interested in doing this project.
Yeah, that checks out. And like it's so fortunate that you know, those connections kind of like led to each other and
Yeah, it's a snowball effect, right?
yeah,
Like people know people who know people,
for sure.
and you just kind of get them in, and then now we have an audition process that people know about. So
Yeah. Yeah, so like speaking of that, we have a Twitter. We'll talk about the blue sky. We'll talk about the blue sky.
yeah, I'll give you the login. I don't touch Blue Sky.
Yeah, we'll talk. And
Yeah.
so excuse me. I what was I gonna say? I'm sorry. I mentioned we mentioned the audition process. We will open auditions whenever that happens. I don't have a date. He doesn't have a date. Whenever that happens, just look at the blue sky. Look at the Twitter. We will tell you whenever they come up. They'll come up when they come
Yeah,
up.
they usually happen around winter time
Yeah,
in
around winter.
January.
Yeah.
That's usually when our quote unquote season ends and
Yeah.
it resets.
Yeah, because I joined February 2024, for example. So like that audition wave, that first audition wave, so to speak, and that's how it happened. Excuse me again. I need to mute.
Anyways, guys, you got any questions for me?
Yeah, if y'all in here have any questions, we'll field them as well. But I do have a hard out at 3. I do need to leave at 3
Same
o'clock my
here.
time.
I have dinner that I gotta
Yeah, of
get to
course, of
after
course.
this.
Oh my god,
So perfect.
for sure.
Perfect.
And like and I'll leave you on for longer because you're the director. But yeah, okay.
How
Ceylon
many
asks.
violins have I owned? How many violins have I owned? In my lifetime, 4. So yeah, I started off with a really, really cheap violin. I upgraded to a less cheap violin. Then I got my student model for high school, and then before I got into university, I upgraded my violin and my bow at the same time. And I'm still playing on that to this date. I did recently just get a new bow, because I wanted to try this carbon fiber bow. So I spent like $2,000 on it. It's really nice, guys. Don't I know back in the day that carbon fiber was frowned upon, and I'm certain my teachers still feel the same way about it. But I think it plays really nicely. Like this $2,000 carbon fiber bow feels like the $5,000 bow that I was forced upon in university to play on. So yeah, guys. Sometimes if you need to find a cheaper route, carbon fiber is the way to go.
Interesting, interesting. Um, speaking of violence and stuff, I do also want to mention VTSO will be at Offkai again.
Oh yeah, guys, if you wanna come stop by, we have our fan meetup at 2 p.m. on Saturday. We will be giving away some free keychains of our new mascot, Amane Tempo.
Yeah,
It's gonna
so
be pretty cool. So
yeah,
if you want some cute mascot on your keychain, come stop by.
yeah, and I was really excited to know that y'all did it last year and you're doing it again this year. So I hope that we get more eyes on it, especially coming off of the Final Fantasy X medley. We'll definitely be talking about that there. I'm not gonna be there; they will. But it's an exciting time, and I hope you guys
Yeah,
if you
that
guys
okay.
are coming
The
there, like
I
hit them
had
up.
to arrange for this and the instrumentation because people have to travel to Offkai. We
Yeah,
get what we get.
yeah, you get
So
what you
I
get.
had to I had to arrange for violin, cello, French horn, and clarinet. With obviously choir, and then
Yeah.
I had to play piano because we don't have a pianist that is coming. Because Saya cannot come down to join us. So yeah, Asher's been hammering away at the piano this past month.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. I swear to God, like I almost I almost made you think that I was going because I was asking about the venue and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
was like, oh man, we got a tuba player, and you held on
I
us to the
wish I
last minute.
could
I
be
cannot
with you
believe it.
guys. I would totally be there. But like, oh my God,
Yeah, I know. Traveling is difficult,
traveling is
especially to this.
difficult.
This is an expensive con. I spent thousands
Yeah,
already.
but yeah,
Um,
I swear to God, I will go to Offkai someday. Whether it's for this or whatever, it will happen. I will manifest it someday.
yeah, it should be a good time. It usually is a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and um, so yeah, it's oh man, it's just I'm just relieved that we're about to release this and it's finally like we're
Your
getting
release, oh
there.
my
We're
god,
getting there. We need
you have
to
no idea how relieved I am.
for sure, for sure. Cuz yeah, it's
There's
been
been
a
so many
rocky road.
delays, and I apologize, but like, it's finally coming. It's finally
Yeah.
coming, guys.
And I assume we don't have much to talk about for future releases, right?
Future releases,
That we can talk
I
about.
actually don't know. There's only like one release that that we're gonna work on after Offkai.
Yeah.
Um, it's definitely gonna be a thing, but yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a
stay
fun
tuned
one.
on the socials.
I'm gonna be giving some keys away to some of the members so that they can stream this particular game.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So if anyone wants keys and VTSO for this specific game, it is a rhythm game. You guys are going to be expected
Yeah,
to
the
pass.
yeah, the if there's any rhythm gamers in VTSO, then yeah, will
Yeah, I'm
wanna.
dingling the keys in front of you. Yes, Ceylon. Uh,
So yeah,
should be a good one. But yeah, look forward to it. We're probably gonna end up doing something last minute for Christmas, as we always do.
Yeah.
You know, it's always a tradition to just like
Mm-hmm.
put something on Pam's concert.
Yeah, something in Pam's concert. We did something little
And
this
then,
year. Last year.
and I don't know. I'm not sure about Halloween this time. We'll see. We're just gonna be crunching a bunch, and then we have collaborations that are being planned. Look forward to that VTSO.
Yeah.
It should be a little bit fun and a little bit silly.
Yeah, for sure.
Spoopy music.
I
don't know about spoopy music. Do you like food? It's gonna be food based.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, you don't even know about this, but yeah, it's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, that's in the works. I gotta do arrangement on a lot of things. But that's gonna be collaboration.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, we keep on working on in the background, and you'll see things when you see things.
Yeah, we're always looking for new projects and new cool opportunities to collaborate and work with different artists. Because I think that's the cool part about our orchestra, right? People want to work with us, and we're given so many opportunities that just wouldn't exist if we were just working alone, right?
For sure. Like last year, the first 2 years I was in VTSO in general, just being able to do all the projects I've been able to be a part of, just so rewarding, and I'm grateful for all the opportunities that we've gotten.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you in our orchestra. Listening to your stream, it seems that you found your place in the community, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I really have, and I'm glad that you gave me a chance, frankly, because I wasn't as good then compared to now, but you took me as I
No,
was.
you really improved, and I'm so glad that you're keeping up
feeling
with
it too.
your practice.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too. I'm getting really confident, and I hope to be able to show my solo stuff soon
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, you're
It's
leading
gonna
projects,
happen.
I hear, right? You're leading duet projects now, and that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have duets out soon. Eventually, as they come, I've been busy, but yeah, they'll happen as they happen, as I say. So yeah, it's definitely been just rewarding and enriching to be a part of VTS.
You're welcome. Hopefully, we have some cool projects coming up that you guys enjoy. If not, well, just trust me, we'll eventually have something.
Yeah, yeah. So like, if you're not
Right.
into FF10 or anything, or Final Fantasy in general, maybe you'll skip this one. But keep an eye out on the socials, on the YouTube, as
Hey, no,
usual.
don't skip this one.
Don't
Regardless
skip
if
this
you're into
one.
Final Fantasy
Yeah,
10.
don't skip this one. It's good.
Hold on,
This
hold on,
one's
don't
good, I
say that.
swear. Because
We're
like I
supposed
was
to- we're
watching
supposed to
Tenno
promote
and I was
this.
like, I'm not even into Warframe as my friend Rhyme, and I loved it. But yeah, just come for the vibes. I have
Yeah,
the
the
I have the
music's
times on
great.
screen. I have the times on screen.
Regardless, you've heard these melodies before, and you can hear Kobu's masterful works of combining all of these motifs together.
Mhm.
And I think you guys will really enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so to reiterate, we have the concert pre-show at 7 Eastern tomorrow, 4 p.m. PDT. The premiere itself will be at an hour after that, at the start of that stream. And then the after party stream, the usual after party stream with a lot of chaos. Everyone will be there probably. Probably more
Maybe
probably
less
more
people this time. We
organized this
pushed
time.
the
Yeah.
we pushed this a little too far, so we'll see if people can make it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for doing this for promo of our works. Yeah, have fun touching grass. I'm gonna let you end your stream, but have a good one.
You know what? I was muted just now. I just said goodbye. But yeah, I was muted just now. I'm bad. But yeah, yeah, we were just saying, come to the premiere. It'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully I'll be there while I touch grass somehow, some way. I'll make it work. Um, but yeah, it's tomorrow. Please remember, it's tomorrow. I usually, I'm previously I did this kind of promotion right before the premiere, and in this case, it would have been right before the concert. But we will be I'll be out of town, so I needed to do this today, and I didn't expect to do the entire 2 minute block that I had allotted for this. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy that I got a shirt on, and yeah, we will be I'll be ending the stream. I contemplated about keeping the VOD this time. I will be keeping the VOD this time, at least for a little bit, and then I'll swap it to the VOD channel at Felino no VODs. I have my clip channel, Felino VT clips, which I've been more active on lately. I just dropped a clip of Mouse again. Because I've mostly been clipping. I'm mostly a Mouse clipper at this point. I don't care. She's my Kamioshi. I started watching her more often than not in recent times, because I was like, hey, I watch her more since I've been watching her more since I've been watching her more since the incident, obviously, but also I've been watching her more after the Music Box of a charity single. I call her my Kamioshi now. But yeah, it's finally coming. It's finally coming. For those who have been waiting, thank you for waiting. And thank you for everyone who came for my Tochamachi. Um, I'm glad I filled in the slots that were otherwise empty for this. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. That's it for me tonight. Um, I would be rating, but just trust. Let me give the link to the stream tomorrow. Um, the stream tomorrow. Please come to this. It will be a fun time, and there will be an after party as well after the premiere, as is tradition. Um, so yeah, it will be a thing. So this is goodbye for now. Um, and I'll see you all around. There's my links. I think, yeah, the links are so accurate. Yeah. Again, thank you everyone for coming and helping me promote this. Promote the fuck out of this. I'm about to get the keys for the Blue Sky. Thank you, sir. And I will be posting on Blue Sky as well. So watch out for that. VTSO at B-Side of Social, I think. Not B-Side of Social for that. Or VTuber Symphony on Twitter. So yeah, thank you. Have a good night. Have a good day. Whatever. Uh, and yeah, let our melody reach your well. Thank you.